Alrighty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Robert Falcione. This is Live on Main, which we do every Friday at 6 p.m. Then we record it to our YouTube channel, and you can see it whenever you want. With me today is the current king of the Horribles Parade, Dan McIntyre. And he's done a great job this year getting things together. You're right there. Everyone can see you now.
Yeah.
You can see you too.
It's quite an introduction you gave me.
And Dan is a pillar of the community. His family has done this for how many years, would you say?
I said it's the 30s.
Whew,
A long
holy mackerel, I wasn't even around then. No, really, I wasn't.
Neither was I. I think you're fibbing, but I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, oh, come on. The 30s, the 40s maybe, yeah. So what's happened is the task of doing this has stayed in the McIntyre family for quite a bit. And then other people have taken it over, like Lily and
Yeah.
Lenny took it over for a few years. And hopefully, Lily and Lenny, if you're watching, I hope that you're going to do something this year. Are they on the roster for a task?
Everybody's on the roster for a task.
Okay.
It's who shows up that's important.
Oh, all right, yeah, that's.
So I
be sure to show
appreciate
up.
you having me on, Bob. It's nice to be able to talk about a long-time tradition in Hopkinton.
Yeah, and your grandfather started this.
Yeah. The Horribles Parade is really, it's not just a Hopkinton thing, although it's been a tradition in Hopkinton for a number of years, but it goes back to the 19th century, and a lot of New England communities had Horribles Parades, and basically it was just to kind of poke fun at public officials, do some satire on uncommon affairs, public affairs, and things like that.
Mhm.
So we try to keep that tradition alive in Hopkinton. There's not too many more going on in there, but I think Gloucester has a big one.
Ah. Well, now, what's some of the, since you mentioned politics, and I know that you don't like to get involved in politics except on July 4th, I guess. So I've seen some great zingers on the sides of these trucks and trailers, flatbeds.
Yeah.
Can you think of any of did we just see some? I remember there was something about the Harveys and.
Yeah, well, we try to stay current with what's going on in town and make fun of it a little bit. But
Oh, I can't wait to see
you're trying to get me in trouble. I know you.
No, I want to.
I can do that all on my own.
I want to look back. I'm thinking of what the past has been like, because I think we see less of the politics involved in these recent years.
I think so. Yeah, we still do it on our float, the Elm Street float, just to try to keep the tradition alive. But a lot of people just want to come and enjoy the day.
And I know that last year your brother,
Yep.
Tom, and we have some photos here. Eric, can you start rolling some of those photos from early on? This is. Did he have anything to do? Is that the fireman's flagpole? Is that what they call that?
I believe so.
Yeah, and next is this the fireman's monument?
Yeah, down at the cemetery. He worked on putting that fire station sign together on Main Street.
Right, we're going to see that next. But this one, didn't he? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the two fire hydrants. He put that together for Fireman's Sunday one year.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's like
he did a nice
brand
job
new.
on that.
And we've looked all over the place. I'm not sure. We might have the front end of the fire truck that he just he rebuilt in the last couple of years. It's really nice.
Yeah, the fireman sign, years ago when we were building a new gazebo, the old gazebo had kind of seen its better days. But that granite was part of the foundation of that. So when we went up there to tear it down, he went up there with his equipment to help tear it down to kind of help out the town. We saved the foundation of it.
And that's part of it.
And that's part of the foundation. He had it engraved and built that up at the fire station.
Yeah.
It came out really nice.
Well, he really did so much.
He did.
So much of these little things that kind of tie the town together, especially with the fire department.
Yeah.
And there's the one in front of Colella's. That's an urn, right? A large urn.
That's a large urn, yeah.
That he redid.
It was originally the base of well, not a traffic light, but a street light.
Uh huh.
The street light part is gone. But that was originally downtown, and he had it restored and
Oh.
put it there. And
What
the
a
garden club plants it in every year, so he did a lot for the town.
yeah, he sure
And
did.
miss him.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I think everybody don't miss him like you do, but I'm sure that everyone in the town who knew him.
I'm still in denial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's stages. My dad was with me for 2 years
Yeah.
after he died.
Yep.
Just, every second of my life.
Gonna take some time.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you have so many good
'Cause
memories.
Tommy and I did the Horribles Parade every year. It was a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
my heart's not really in it this year, but we're just
Well-
going through the motions.
Well,
Fun.
think of him while you
Yep.
do it,
Yep.
And then we have, what else do we have there, Eric, on? Some stuff from other Horribles?
You took some pictures over his. Yeah, he did.
Oh,
that,
there's the other one
Tommy
he
did.
did.
That bell over at
Yeah.
the Woodville Fire Station.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where he got that bell, but it came out really nice.
Oh, I think it says it right there where he got it, but I
Did he?
can't.
Yeah, okay.
It's the one that used to be on the little pond across the street?
At the old fire station.
The old fire
Woodville.
station, yeah.
Okay.
I think it says it right there, that
Still
it has a
looks
little etching of the old
Yeah.
fire station, and
No, that
there's
came
a
out really
close-up
nice.
of the bell, and that's just, that's really, what a great job. Great job. Is that the new one, or is that just something else? Is that the one he redid?
That's one of them. That's not the one he redid, but that's
Oh,
one of
okay.
them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know who this is. Here's some stuff from previous Horribles. That's a man, ladies and gentlemen.
That is.
I don't know which man
That's
it
the
is.
one. That's the. Which picture are we on? I can't tell.
It's the one on the right.
Yeah, that's a man.
Yeah, no doubt.
I know who it is, but I'm not going to say it because I don't know. He's still with us. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. And then we have another ancient fire engine coming
Yep,
up.
there's the truck he had restored.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
When my father was on the fire department, that's one of the trucks he was his truck.
Wow.
So that's why Tommy wanted to buy it.
What a nice job he
Yeah.
did. What's this fiery thing coming up?
I don't know what that is, but that's a nice looking car, huh?
That is. You can't. Our screen is not that big, folks.
And that's the good thing about the Horribles Parade. You don't have to do a whole lot. You just show up and walk it. We had a lady last year that dressed up in historic garb and just walked the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you missed Clayton.
She won a trophy, by the way.
Really?
She
Do you
did.
have a trophy with you that you
do.
could show? That's right. He's going
Oh,
to hold it up. He'll focus on you, and
This is the big prize.
there he is. There.
This is the big prize right here.
Yeah.
That's what everybody wants.
Wow.
I don't know if you can scan in, but that's the Selectman's trophy. And
Yeah, he can't get-
that's essentially the grand prize. This is what everybody's after.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it. It's worth Clayton Willoughby. It's worth taking that thing out of your garage and putting it in the parade. I forget what it is, maybe it's a 55 Olds or something, or a Pontiac. Maybe it's a Pontiac. But I think it's powder blue and white. It was the Chevy colors.
Oh, okay.
I had a 55 Chevy that was a powder blue and white. And
But this is the grand prize. We got a number of trophies to give out. We got the
Mhm.
most historic, the most patriotic. We got a family award. So
Uh-huh.
we got quite a few trophies to give out.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, folks, do your best now. So it was your grandfather, your dad,
Yep.
and then Tom? Is that how it went?
Well, I think my father did it for a long time, and then Lenny and Willie took over,
Uh-huh.
and they kept it alive. And then they got tired.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work to do this.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah.
And, where would they, I'm not trying to cause trouble, but,
No, I mean it is.
If-
I get calls from the people in the Macy's parade for advice.
wow.
Yeah.
So, how would someone, let's say they have some great thing they want to parade up and down around the block, right?
Yep.
Is there a number they can call to reach you? To say, hey,
There
I've got
is.
this, what number would that be?
That would be area code 508-868-5424.
And so, if you've been thinking about the Horribles
Don't
Parade,
call it now because I shut it off for a little while.
yeah, what do
I'm
you,
on television here.
all those thousands of people that are watching, we don't want them calling all at once. So, Just remember that number, folks. Write it down. Let's say it again. 508
868
868
5424.
5424. Write that down, because you never know. That idea that's in your head could grow and grow, and then you call the number and you say, Mr. McIntyre, you know something? I have a great idea. And then you'll be in the parade. I don't know if I wonder if what would Hop News do in the parade? Run around with a camera on the yeah. I don't know.
And if you forget that number, just remember to show up at the Common around noontime on Tuesday.
Yeah, with your vehicle.
And we'll put you right in the parade. It's that simple.
Wow, that's
Yep.
fantastic. So, we have some more. What is your, like, if you think about it, what is your most memorable? Well, I would say it would be most memorable float, or whatever you want to call it. Let's call each one a float just for simplicity's
Yeah.
sake. And what is, out of all the years that you've seen it, what's the most memorable?
Boy, I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I remember one year. Sorry, Bob.
Oh no,
I don't know when the water balloon started, but I think you got hit one year.
I'm not sure.
I think it was pretty sure it was you.
I think
That
what
was-
happened.
was
I don't
memorable.
remember getting hit.
Yeah.
I remember dodging
Is that
them,
what it
though.
was?
Yeah.
That
Well, I
was
remember
memorable.
dodging. I remember someone related to you
Probably.
was setting it up, pretending that they were trying to hit each other, hit one another with balloons and super
yeah.
soakers.
And they caught you in the
And
middle.
no, they tried to. I saw it coming.
Oh, he said
I saw. Look, I'm 70.
I didn't teach him that move.
I'm 70 years old. You know what I mean? I can see it coming. you know that. Although I haven't been shot at with water for that long of my life, but no, I saw it coming, and one of them, get out of the way. You know, she was
Yeah.
she was closest to me, and he's shooting her, and she jumps out of the way, but I saw it coming. I knew it was going to happen.
Can't fool you.
No. That would have been good in the militia, maybe, if my family had been here then.
But a few years ago, the kazoo band that was pretty memorable.
And
I think
and
they're
they
trying to
want
get back together
yeah,
now.
they want to revive it. If who's running that? We put a thing up about that. Oh, Stu
I
Glassman.
think
Yeah.
Stu Glassman's doing that.
Well, Stu Glassman's running that, and I don't think it's. I mean, no offense, but I don't think it's a instrument you have to. I don't think they have in rehearsals. Maybe
Probably
they
not,
are. Maybe
probably
they
not.
are, though. You never
Yeah.
know.
But that was nice. They marched through the central house when it was still there.
Ah!
That was kind of cool.
And so the kazoo band, think of that. Bring your own kazoo, because that's not something I don't want to share kazoos
Yeah.
myself. So bring a kazoo.
And the politicians usually get, if it's an election year. I don't know. Was this year an election year?
It was. It isn't now though. They
Oh.
just had the election. In
Yeah.
May.
Don't they have like state elections? Because Carolyn Blakeman usually walks.
Yeah.
Sometimes Karen Spilka.
Actually, I think that's. I don't know, Dan.
I think
don't know.
I think last year maybe because she walked last year, so she may skip this year.
Okay.
Unless we can embarrass her into going.
What? Carolyn Dykem is not going to be there? Did I hear that? No, don't spread that rumor. Give her a call and find out.
I'm sure she'll be there in spirit if she doesn't show up.
Yeah. Now, was there a worst event?
A worse event than this?
didn't someone fall off of one of the trucks or something one year?
I don't remember that.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Could have
Maybe-
happened.
Maybe it was the 275th parade.
Yeah, that may have been. That was quite a parade. They did a good job on that one.
So, yeah, I was up on the roof of the drugstore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there was some great. Let's see. Paul Cornell was one of those big well, he was a character. I forget what character at the time was popular. He was a fuzzy character. He's big. Cornell's had a float, and that's when who's that guy? That Republican governor, Weld. He was
Oh.
running for office then. He
Oh,
ran.
back
yeah,
then?
yeah. He ran in the 275th. He ran the whole thing as he's running.
Nice.
And yeah, that was a cool parade. I enjoyed that. And this last one, we videoed the whole thing from my previous
The
location,
350th?
300.
300.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. And so yeah, I remember somebody. I mean, that's not something you want to remember.
No.
You want to
we
forget
want
that right
everybody to be
away.
safe.
Yeah, be safe, people.
Have
Remember
fun.
that. Be safe.
So you don't have to. I know there's a lot of water balloons and water guns and things, but we also have water-free floats. you don't want to get wet. You
Is
don't
there a
have to.
water-free zone?
There is a water-free zone.
Where is that?
Somewhere in the parade. It'll be, to be decided that morning. But
So we had Lieutenant Colombo last year.
I
Hop
remember him.
News.
Yeah.
Hop News sponsored Lieutenant Colombo walking around and doing his thing, and guess what? He's back.
Is he coming back?
He's back. He's
Nice.
gonna perform this year, and who knows what he's investigating this year. Last year he had some questions about the parade. He said, "What's with all the water?"
I don't know how that started. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's, we were going up Hayden Row one year, and we just started getting pelted by water balloons in Garden House. I don't know. I blame the Marquardons and the Terrys. I think they did it.
Well, I remember. Well, it was a very long time. It had to be 20 years ago. They would do it in front of Louis' package store.
Yep. Oh, back then they did it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, I wonder if the Doyles had gotten it by then. By the time I saw that,
Might have been
those
Doyle's
shenanigans.
package store,
Yeah, because I can't imagine Lou out there with a hose. Because I came to town when Lou was probably my age.
So,
The
but
age
we
I
used
am
to
now.
have we used to have the judging stand right there in Clovis parking lot.
You're right.
And they
Yeah.
would judge all floats. as they
Where
went
is it
by.
now?
Well, we had to disband that because it was hard to find judges because there was a lot of stress in being a judge down there. We've gone to a new system now.
Oh.
So to avoid any collusion or anything like that.
Oh no!
We've
Come
got-
on!
We've got secret judges. We're going to have a judge on Hayden Row Street, we're going to have a judge
Oh.
on Pleasant Street, and we'll have a judge on Main Street, just wandering through the crowd, judging the floats. And then they'll call me, and I'll announce the awards up at the gazebo at the end of the parade.
Ah.
So that's how we do it now.
And thinking back to what you said a few minutes ago about people wanting to get me wet, I would appreciate it if they didn't, because I just fell in Lake Whitehall,
Yeah.
and I lost my phone. But above all, I lost the camera lens that I've been, and that's
oh, no, really?
And so when you see me out there running away from the water, it's because I have $5,000 worth of camera in my hands, or more.
Okay.
So.
So for everybody watching, this is a water-free
This is a
zone right
water-free
here, okay?
person, yeah, because it's the
And you know who I'm talking about.
yeah, so do I. So it's not that I wouldn't mind it that much if I didn't have all that equipment on me,
Yeah.
which I'm using to promote the parade. I
Okay.
take photos to
Yeah, we
bring the
appreciate
parade
that.
to everybody.
How about Lieutenant Colombo? Is he fair game?
He's I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think
All right,
that's
all right,
fair.
all right.
He does have a raincoat on though,
Okay.
but we wouldn't want to muss his hair up.
We're respectful of the police, so we'll be nice. We'll be nice
Thank
to
you for that. So that couldn't have been the most memorable. Someone trying to get me wet. There's got to be another thing that
It
was
was
more
memorable for me. I'll tell you.
I got to look at that. Remember what year that was? I'm gonna look at the footage. See where you were in
I
all
think the
this.
statute of limitations
Ah.
by, so we're safe. But
No, there's got to be something else though. I'll tell you what was memorable for me is that when I first moved to town, I heard about it, and some of the townies, well, it was all townies down in Lake then, probably anyway, and a lot of people from South Boston that moved out. That was a summer home, and they moved in.
Yep.
But my first year here, I believe, was when I was on the only year I was on a float.
when did you come to town?
Well, 79.
79?
79. I worked here in 71. I loved it. I fell in love with it. The town. You went into Brown Smith's.
I came in 59.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Is that when you were born?
Yeah.
Pretty funny, Dan.
Can't get anything by you, bud.
Like I said, I'm old. I see all this stuff coming. So, but I did work at Western Nurseries in 1970. What a wonderful town. You go into Brown Smith's, and people start talking to you like they know you.
Yeah.
And you really don't see that a lot now, except wherever I am. I just do that. I just talk to total strangers all the time.
My wife used to work at Brown Smith's.
Oh, no kidding. I probably know who she is. I should probably tell you what crab I was. But that was when I was young and foolish. Now I'm an awesome individual. But that was great. But my first occasion with the Horribles Parade, I got some musicians together, and we did like Led Zeppelin and stuff like that, the whole
Yeah?
parade route.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean with loudspeakers.
Yeah?
And, yeah. Oh, what do you call it? Transformer. What is that thing? Gas powered
Oh, a generator?
generator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you played all that? Nice.
Oh yeah. You see, you didn't remember that part though.
That would be nice to get music back in there. That's kind of
Yeah.
falling out, but that would be nice.
Oh, a big like
Yeah.
Dixieland band,
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah.
thing. That'd be great.
Yeah. I
So
think there's some photos of a Dixieland band that was in
maybe
one,
that's that's probably what made me think of it.
Yeah.
And who's this gentleman? We have a large picture here. I wonder if people would be able to see that.
I don't know. Let's see if we can put that up.
Yeah, right in front of you.
All right. That is the founder of the Horribles Parade in Hopkinton. That's my grandfather, James Charles McIntyre. He lived on Pleasant Street.
Was he the highway surveyor?
No,
No.
no,
Was there a McIntyre highway surveyor? No.
I don't think so.
Oh. Okay.
But my father was on the water board. He was the superintendent of the water department for a
Oh.
long time.
Oh. I see.
Yep.
Well, that was an exciting time for me, being on that thing and trying not to fall. As the,
And
I
you
mean,
played music?
it's not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, big Les Paul. That thing weighed 8 pounds as it was, and here I am trying to hold that thing up and perform all the things doing this. And there's some corners on that route.
Yeah, you got some sharp turns on that.
Yeah, especially Pleasant to Maine.
Yep.
I think that was, because it also the road changes but
But that's why we always go down Pleasant Street, because that's where my grandfather lived, right there where Tommy lives.
oh.
So
So I'm sure that that memories of him are going to help move you through this.
yeah,
And
yeah. I think a lot of people come because of Tommy. Yeah.
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 And he was. Are they naming the DPW after him? That was. I
we're
shouldn't even
looking-
mention it since it's
we're
just a
looking into it,
rumor
we're
as
looking
far as I
into it.
know. Yeah.
But
Well-
yeah, I think that would be a nice fitting for.
Oh,
see Tommy's
absolutely.
name up on top
Yeah.
of that. It's
And
gonna be
he-
a nice building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm seeing as it's
Yeah.
unfolding. The library,
Library's
the
a nice
marathon
building.
school.
Yep.
So they'll probably
Yeah.
have a track around it. Grammar
So-
school.
I went through the library the other day, and it's coming together. It's going to be a nice building.
Oh, I can't wait to
I think
see the
that
glass out
People of
front.
Hopkins are going to be really proud of it.
I'm waiting to see the glass out front.
Yeah.
That's going to be my favorite view.
Oh, the entrance, the class entrance. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to
Yeah.
be so nice. And what a what hard-working people. They've had fundraiser after fundraiser.
I can't believe it. They're doing a great job. Those library trustees.
Yeah, and
Getting
Laura
money.
Barry.
Laura Barry is unbelievable. How she can organize things and make money.
Oh yeah, she's just
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So those are my memories. Some of them are yours, and I hope I don't have that kind of memory that you had about me this time.
It's a
No.
good memory, Bob.
No water, people. No water. Not on the camera. I lost the lens.
Did you really?
It went into the drink, into Lake Whitehall. Guy calls me up. He says, "Nah,
Can't blame you for that.
no, not at all." But that's what I'm trying to avoid is
Okay.
getting water in the guts, because
All right.
that does happen. That can happen. Dan, thank you so much.
Appreciate it coming on.
What a great job you do, and your family's done all these years, and
Thank you.
I hope we see a big crowd out there. And not that there are water-free zones, but you can still bring water. So remember that. And for Hop News people who know about Lieutenant Colombo will be there on behalf of HopNews.com. And we thank Dan McIntyre for coming today.
11:30 at the Town Common on Tuesday.
And that's when it's all set up, and it starts to move at noon, right?
Yep.
Well, maybe we should go over talk about the course. Goes up Hayden Row.
We head up Hayden Row, take a right onto Grove Street, go by the water tanks, and then turn left onto Pleasant Street, down to Main, and back to the Common.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's the route. So you line it up. There's a lot of people on that route too, aren't there?
There's a lot of people come out and
Yeah.
watch it. It's kind of nice to see people come out and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. We'll see you there. Okay, and thanks for tuning in. And watch us on YouTube too, when you can. All you millions of people.
Right.